laughter, truth, and human civilization. But what's more important is what it's against. Reader, which is author, regurgitated thought, talking points, doublespeak, stagnation, and dullness. Reader, so it's for good things and against bad things? These days, who isn't? Author, but wit is the horse that best pulls that crowded bandwagon. Reader, and you're saying she's been put out to pasture by mistake? Author, exactly, but not by mistake, really. Reader, so what do we need to bring her back, aside from another drink? The author swallows the last drops of his martini, fetches your empty glass, passes you a plate of deviled eggs, and walks over to the well-stocked beverage cart. Reader, less vermouth this time, please. Author, of course. Now, what I mean to say is that wit hasn't simply been gently forgotten. It's been misunderstood, redefined, and twisted into a meaningless word. Its definition is now barely defined. Reader, so who's made wit so meaningless? What did it used to mean? Where did we go wrong? When was this alleged golden age of wit? And why should we care? Author, you forgot how. Reader, how will you answer my previous questions? Author, the insecure made it meaningless. It once meant good sense that sparkles. We killed it by accusing it of cruelty and memorizing bad jokes instead. It was ascendant during the Enlightenment, but perhaps also during the 1920s, and we should care because it's the best possible use of our brains. Reader, the best possible use of our brains? What about curing diseases? Repartee isn't much use against the Ebola virus. Author, okay, best may be a subjective term there. But wit, if we return to its original definition, and perhaps dress it up a bit for the 21st century, can get us to all sorts of discoveries. Reader, and that original definition is good sense that sparkles? Author, in brief, yes. That's how the 17th century French thinker Dominique Bourre defined bel esprit, literally beautiful spirit. Or as thinkers like Johnson, Hazlitt, and Coleridge defined it in England at about the same time, it's the rapid combination of disparate ideas to create delight. Our definition is even simpler. Wit is spontaneous creativity. The reader helps self to a third martini and a fistful of gherkins. Reader, so you're saying wit is creativity? Author, wit is the ability to be creative on the fly, to combine ideas in conversation, to make connections quickly and with joy, and in doing so make life worth living. Reader, wit is necessary, sparkly, the opposite of jokes and similar to creativity? I can see why you say it's misunderstood. Author, the three-martini introduction probably isn't helping. Shall we return to the book? Reader, hiccups and nods appreciatively. Defining our terms. Wit is, for our purposes, spontaneous creativity. Note that this definition doesn't specify that wit is true, or that it's funny. We might add the words to create delight on the end of that definition, but on some level, all creativity is delightful to a thinking mind. How did we get to this definition? As we've seen, there were some brilliant Enlightenment thinkers who set out inspiring meanings for the word wit. The problem is, they were too good. They made wit sound like the best thing ever, the ultimate compliment, and the pinnacle of human achievement. Soon, that meant everything good was wit. Any good idea, clever remark, or clever thought. Wit, as C.S. Lewis writes in his essay on the word, suffered the worst fate any word has to fear. It became the fashionable term of approval among critics. This led to it being further twisted.